Hi, I want to welcome everybody to Country Health. Today we're going to go back to making a green smoothie. I know I did this a few months ago, but today I have a Vita mix. I'm kind of excited about it. The last time I used Krups, and the thing is, you only get what you pay for. I know that Krups does a good job, but a lot of times you want to make nut butters and hummus and stuff. And when I made hummus in the past, I kind of went through 3 or 4 different blenders because the motor's not strong enough. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, because a lot of times when people think of smoothies, even my son, they think of just fruit, and in fact he made a pretty nice smoothie, but then he ruined it with putting some white sugar in there. So with that, when you see them in the store, you have frozen bags for smoothies and stuff, and that's essentially what you're getting is sugar in a bag. And even when you go to restaurants and stuff, you're not getting a whole lot better. The true superstar is in your green leaves, because you want the alkalinity for your body. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some almonds in here first. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw some filtered water in here. Not a whole lot, because essentially what I'm making is my own almond milk. We're going to make sure it's on. Actually, if I was doing my own almond milk, I'd filter it. But with this, I don't really care. I mean, it's white. I mean, it's a good milk. And what we're going to do here is I like to do some of adding. I'm going to put some chia seeds in here. I'm just going to put about a teaspoon in there. I'm going to put some raw cacao nibs here. You can see them. So I'm adding benefits of raw cacao powder. So actually I'm making, and you're not even, you'll taste a little bit of chocolate, but not really a whole lot. And then I'm going to definitely put some flaxseed in here. So I got the brown. We're just going to put a ½ teaspoon in there. So essentially what we're doing is we're trying to get our healthy proteins and healthy fats. So we got one of those. And everything's kind of raw. And what we're going to do is put it back on. Now what we're going to do is put some of our greens in here. I got some kale, got a collards, 1 leaf. I like to put about 3 different types of green leafies in there. And I have to warn you, you got to watch where you get these things, because a couple months ago what I did is I went through, and here's some medjool dates. That's to sweeten it up, along with the banana here. Like I said, you got to watch where you're going for these things, because when I was out getting some dandelions, because they sell them in the store, why buy them when everybody's got them in their yard? But you got to watch, because if you get them in somebody's yard, usually True Green Lawn or the weed doctor's been through, so you're not getting an organic leafy green anymore. So what I did is I went out to the park in the city where there's all kinds of dandelions and stuff. So you know how the saying goes, it's always greener on the other side of the fence. So I come up to a fence and I figured, well heck, I looked on the other side and there's these big huge dandelions. So I went on the other side of the fence through the gate, picked them, never gave it a thought that I was in the dog park. So about a month later I felt all this movement in my stomach. So I went to see the doctor, and he says, well, I can't help you here. You have to go see an animal doctor, and which my insurance didn't cover that, so it was $50. And then the medicine to fight the worms the dog worms that I had from eating the dandelions was another $50. So that $2.50 big bag of dandelions cost me over $100. So you gotta watch where you're getting this stuff. In past posts, I really hate lima beans. And sometimes what you can do is take these and hide them in your green smoothie. So we got everything in here, and what I like about this, we got a tamper here, like a stick where we can push all the greens in, because a lot of times with those other ones it's a pain in the neck. So we're going to go ahead, start off on variable, turn it on, and then we're going to go ahead. That's all that you should have to do it for. So when you look at your smoothie, you want it to be really green in there, which this is. So we got the benefits of not only, we got 4 different areas. We got the dark leaf greens. I put 3 of them in there. I have the parsley, the kale, and I do sometimes with spinach, collards, you name it. I try to put it in there. Sometimes you get food that you don't necessarily like. It's got benefits of certain things. Everything's got something different. You ought to try to change things up, just like your fruit. You can go ahead and have pineapple, oranges, grapes, your different berries. I kind of like bananas because nobody eats them here and they start to go bad. These are frozen. So again, you try to get your raw benefits from your cocoa powder, your different types of seeds like your flaxseed. I got the brown and the yellow, chia seeds, and also what I did is I made a nut milk out of almond first. So there's all kinds of different benefits from different areas there. I tried to keep it as natural as I could without any processed stuff. So with that, keep your smoothies green. We did a smoothie contest at one of my kickboxing classes. The instructor sort of made just fruit smoothie. I kind of made the one where we had all the different things, but it's kind of hard. People are actually after the taste, and they can't imagine green leaves being very good, tasteful. That's why you kind of use the medul dates, and also you use the banana and some of your fruits to get the different natural sugars to calm the taste of the green. So that's really all I have for you. I just kind of wanted to show off my Vita mix because I have them on my website. Nothing like promoting something and you don't have it. So with these, you can make real nice smoothies. You can also make your nut butters, also hummus, and you can make some pretty good almond milk. So that's all I have. And the thing is, with a Vita mix, sometimes you can't put a price on your health. This thing costs, God, almost like an arm and a leg, but the thing of it is, even though it costs like $400 and we got $100 off of it, I figure my health is pretty important. I try to have one of these every day, so with getting the benefits from raw foods and stuff, I figure maybe later I won't be unfortunate where you get the cancer or maybe the heart disease or diabetes. So this is one good way to try to combat some of that stuff. It takes some of the processed foods out of your life. You get something nice and raw and natural in a way of a smoothie. Good for breakfast, good for dinner, good for lunch, even for a treat or something. So I recommend, even if you don't have a Vita mix, for the $300-400, is it worth it now to you, or would you rather wait and pay the insurance company with a chance of getting something else down the road that may even take your life? So that's all I have for you. Take care.